Hey, what is going on, guys? Just went back here. It has been a very long time since I've made a video, I know. And this is another video on how to make an awesome YouTube banner. And don't worry, it's not like the other one, but we're using the same exact sites. All I'm doing is I'm making everything a shattered effect, not just a text like in the last banner. This is very simple, it's an easy way, and what we're doing is we're going to be fiddling around with the contrast of our colors, and then we're going to be fiddling around with overlays and screening. So it's very beginner and it's easy. Alright, let's get into this. So first what I want to do is you want to go to Media Milita, or Militia. I got comments saying that's not how you say it, but I don't care. But I'll put a link in the description for that. So the first thing I did was scroll down, and I found abstract triangles, and this looks sick. Download this. You get like 26 stylish designs, and then once I finished with that, I went to find the wireframe pack. You get 30 free images. This is not that much, and you get like all these cool looking designs of wireframes. So I got that too. Now, secondly, you want to go to this website. It's called 1001 Fonts. Alright, this is just a font. I just looked up shattered fonts, and there's 24 free fonts. I got this one, all cracked out fonts. You can look down and find whatever you want. There's three categories. You can just scroll through, get as many you want, but I got all cracked out. Alright, once you have the fonts downloaded, all you need to do is press new in Photoshop, and I'm using Photoshop CS6. Name it whatever you want. For your width, you want to do 2140. Alright, that's just all I have to do is make the picture big. Then what you want to do is you want to go 1440. Alright, 1440 on your height. Press OK, and you come to this big screen. Now what you want to do is you want to go open up abstract triangles. If you have trouble finding it, all you have to do is go to your main file for your thingy, and then go to downloads, or you could search it up. So that's what I did. Make it the size you want. The reason I choose not to expand it, because it could blur out and you could see the resolution expands or decreases. To start off, before we do anything, you want to make sure you select the media abstract triangles, and you want to go down to here. It looks like a little shutter. And you want to go up to brightness and contrast. And then what you want to do is you want to bring the contrast all the way up, bring the brightness really high. Like, big difference between each one. This one I think looks way better because the contrast pulls out the red and the orange. Now you have that fonts downloaded. What you're going to do is you want to go to your text, and all you have to do is type in something. You don't have to, but something short. Nothing big if you're with my font. Nothing super big, and I'm choosing 250 because when you have super big fonts, then you have the space between here, and that's why this comes in where you can press Command T, and this is what I do. I smush it together something like that to make it look better, and then what I do is I just put it in the middle of the triangle. So that's just one tip. You don't have to do it. That's just what I think you should do. Make it whatever color you want. I choose to have the color that matches some of the triangles out here, so it looks good. Now this, in my opinion, doesn't look really good right now. And don't worry, we're going to mix it around. So we're going to go to blending options, and what we're going to do, make sure to press contour and get rid of the bevel and emboss. Once you're finished with that, go to stroke, and you want to make sure your stroke is not that big, just normal size. Make sure opacity is up, and then what you want to do is go inner glow, and you want to make sure your inner glow is some color that you want it to be. So I'm gonna choose orange or yellow. Yeah, any color you want. Yellow that matches some of the colors in the photo. And so we're going to expand that just a little bit, not to where you see it too much. It's getting a little bit better. It's still not amazing. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to satin. Make sure you select the satin effect, and then you want to go up to your black color. And what you want to do is you want to make something that's kind of the opposite of your color you have already. So something orange, let's see here, yellow, and make sure the opacity is up, the size and you want the size up higher. Outer glow and drop shadow. Or for outer glow, you want to bring the opacity up. Drop shadow, you want to bring the opacity up like that. And then you want to, the size big like that. Distance, something where just mess around with it, whatever you like. I'm gonna make the drop shadow a little yellow, and then we're gonna spread it like that. Size. You can see it coming out over here. Now it like fades into the low orange in the back. That's good. You want that. You can make it darker if you want. Quality, we can make the noise higher. So now you can see little dots on it. That's, in my opinion, makes it cool. Alright, outer glow, you got that already. Alright, now what you want to do is you want to select gradient overlay and make sure it's not color overlay. It's not what you want, gradient overlay, and I told you we're going to mess around with overlay. So what you're going to do is you want to select, hold on, what do we do? There we go. You want to select gradient overlay, go up to your color, and you can just click it. Alright, now click this white little thing down here. And now what you want to do is you want to go down that little white box down here. You want to select a color, let's say red. Alright, we're going to have it red. And make sure to select half, so it looks like it's going in half. So we go to red. Make sure this is red. Alright, half is red, and then the other half is going to be yellow. And I'll show you in a second what I mean. Now, we gotta do this, switch it around, show you what I mean. Pretty soon I'll be getting on my first plane. Alright, now you can see here, this is what's gonna happen. What you want to do is you want to bring this little thing right here to where it shows where it brings more yellow into the red, and you want less red than yellow. So you can make it. Now you can see. If you bring it back a little bit, you want to make it to where it fades in. So now you can see the red is fading up. Now the problem with this is the opacity. The opacity, this is like popping out of the photo. You want it to blend in with the background photo of the abstract triangle. So select your text, go to opacity, and I bring it down just a little, like that. Just down to like 90, something like there. That looks perfect. And now, the reason why I said download the wireframe is what you're going to do is you want to find your wireframe. Now you want to go to your Media I don't know what it's called. And find the one that you want. I choose to, let's expand this up where you can see it. I want to choose this one. It makes it look cool. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag it in to Photoshop. Make sure it is on top of SEU or your text, which means you can move it around by select. Oh, you gotta press the check button. By selecting it, and you'll see a black and white line. That means you can put it under there, but we have to put it on top of the SEU or whatever your font is or your name. Alright, now you can't really see the text. That's why the opacity is such a good thing. We're gonna bring down the opacity of it. Now the opacity you can fiddle around with, but I choose to keep it, somewhere low in the 50s and 60s range. And there's nothing better than having a sun in the photo, but we're not gonna have a sun. We're gonna have a lens flare, and it's literally the easiest thing in the world. It can do it for you. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna select the background. Yeah, go to filter, and then normally I have it right here since I just used it, but you're gonna go to render and then lens flare. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna make it the 35mm prime. And make sure the brightness is up just a little, and you're going to select it, and it should make it for you. And there you go. Looks like a sun is peeking out of the triangle of the Illuminati. And you could decrease the opacity of your text. Now it looks way better, and everything is overlaying it. So that is a tutorial on how to overlay your name or your banner and how to overlay all these different kind of colors. And this is your sun and how to make a lens flare. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.